Hello everyone. Today I will talk about one issue in differentiate curriculum, and that is understanding learning style as a consideration in applying differentiate instruction. Our discussion this time will be about background, differentiate instruction, learning style, FARC theory, how to teach students based on learning style, conclusion, recommendation, and reference. Let's start. Background. As a teacher, we are truly aware that all of students are different in their own way, and so is their learning style. In your class, you will notice that some of the students are being so quiet and reading the books. Some are really paying attention to your lectures, and some is just playing around in the classroom. This will give you a hint of what their learning style is. Learning style is cognitive, affective, and psychomotor aspect. That is the indicator of how a learner perceive, interact, and respond in learning. Knowing this will help you in designing the curriculum instruction to meet the need of the student, which is known as differentiate instruction. Okay, number one, differentiate instruction. Differentiate instruction is a student-centered learning where the teacher modify the instruction to meet various needs and interests and even the readiness of the students to make the most of each student. What does this mean? Think about this particular case. In a classroom, there are students who can understand the lesson only by listening to the teacher explanation. But there are other students who are only understand the meaning of it by searching through the book and try to understand the reading material by themselves. This is where the differentiate instruction has to occur, but in the order to do that, the teacher has to know beforehand what is the need and interest of the learners in the context of learning, and one of them is learning style. Number two, learning style FARC theory. What is learning style? Learning style is the most preferred way that is suitable for a student to learn new things. There are many theories of learning style that can be found, but this time we are going to focus on FARC theory by Fleming. What is FARC? FARC is acronym for visual, aural, read, and kinesthetic. Now, let's dive deeper into each of them. The first one, visual. These preferences include the depiction of information in maps, spider diagram, charts, graph, flowcharts, etc., and other devices that people use to represent what could have been presented in words. The second one, oral or auditory. This perceptual mode describes a preference for information that is heard or spoken. Learners who have this as their main preference report that they learn best from lectures, group discussion, radio, email, and etc. Next, we have read or write. This preference is for information display as words. Not surprisingly, many teachers and students have a strong preference for this mode. People who prefer this modality are often addicted to PowerPoint, the internet, list, diary, dictionary, thesaurus, quotation, and words. Most PowerPoint presentation and the internet, Google, and Wikipedia are essentially suited to those with the preference as there is seldom an auditory channel or presentation that use visual symbol. And lastly, we have kinesthetic. People with this as a strong preference learn from the experience of doing something and they value their own background of experience and less so the experience of others. It's possible to write or speak kinesthetically if the topic is strongly based in reality. An assignment that required the detail of who will do what and when is suited to those with the preference as is a case study or a working example of what is intended or proposed. Now, how to teach students based on their learning style? Here is a few suggestions to teach the student based on their learning style according to Malvik. First, visual learner. When teaching a visual learner, the teacher has to provide them with presentation and handout which contains visual aid like pictures and diagram. They also need time to process the visual, so be sure to give them time to process the information. Then, oral or auditory learners. This type of learner will have a trouble being quiet for a long period of time. So, when teaching them, be sure to involve them in a discussion. Ask some question and let them answer. Moreover, the teacher can use video, music, or audio tapes as teaching media to teach them. Next, read or write learner. This type of learner is quite similar to the visual learners. They need time to process the information. And since they learn through reading, this type of learner might be the easiest to deal with. However, they are orally passive learners, so give them chance to express their ideas through papers. Lastly, kinesthetic learner. If the oral type of student will struggle to stay quiet, then kinesthetic learner cannot stay still. They will move a lot in the classroom. The best way to teach this type of student is to get them move. For instance, in a science class, the student will learn better when doing experiment in laboratory than having a 2 hours lectures. By physically sensing the material, the concept of the material will become easier for them to understand. Number 4. Conclusion. It is very important to understand that every student is different and so is their way of processing information. It is the task of a teacher to facilitate their learning so that every student will grow to their best by ensuring that the learning content, process, and product is appropriate for each one of them. Recommendation. To know the student learning style or preference, you can use this questionnaire from farklearn.com. And here are the resources. That is all for today. Thank you for your attention.